sex only format. I decided to speak about it again because in my previous video I already expressed all of my opinion regarding this type of connections, because women is usually risking to lose her confidence, to lose her self-esteem. And I deal with this all the time. When the girl is coming to me, she's crying and she says something like this: I fell in love with the guy, and initially we just had something casual, we would just hang out together on a sexual, we just had sex only, and later on I just fell in love with him. Unfortunately, our bodies work in a certain way. I'm talking about women. The physiology is going a certain way. If we are experiencing pleasure with a guy sexually, then later on we kind of getting attached to him. And sometimes women even fall in love with someone who they initially didn't even like, but they kind of fell for this sex only format. So what can we do to actually avoid this situation when we are heartbroken? How to stop being always attached, how to do not fall in love with the guy all the time, and just enjoy yourself, enjoy your body. I came up with some suggestions, and if you follow it, you're gonna be definitely 95% risk free. And a number one rule would be pick your own partner, the right partner, and initiate it yourself. You don't have to jump on every guy and saying let's just have sex only relationship. But when you're coming for the date and you can clearly see that the guy is not your dream, but for some reason he likes you so much, he's just enjoying your company, you can see that he is investing his emotions, his money, time in you, this would be a right candidate. Because of course we want to go with someone who is kind of in love with us, who thinks that we are some type of like beautiful goddess, because it's very easy actually to maintain your emotional independence. But if the situation is right the opposite, when the guy is initiating this offer with you, it can be very tricky, because he can say something like this: emotionally I'm unavailable, I don't know what love is, I just got out of a relationship and I don't want anything serious. Basically he says that you are not his type, and he would hang out with you, he would have sex with you with no commitment until someone better pops up. I'm sorry guys, it's a sour truth, but this is 99% is usually what happens. So always make sure that you are in control. Also, recently I watched this show, Emily in Paris. I'm sure you guys familiar with it. And you can see that this girl is actually enjoying all of these guys around her. She's sleeping with boyfriend of her friend, with the brother of her friend, I don't know, with the father. And basically she is emotionally very stable, and she's enjoying all of this sexual pleasures, French guys, American guys, black guys, white guys, pretty much all of the ages. And you can see that she's maintaining all of her confidence, all of her self-respect. So what kind of secrets she has? As you can see, she's definitely attractive. I'm not talking about just her physical beauty, but overall the way she invests in her outfits. She's always very visible, she's always smiling, she's always like having these fancy makeups. And of course when you put so much effort in your looks, you are always that girl who is in the center of attention. And she has a very approachable personality. She's flirting with you, she's playing with her eyes, she's always like kind of mysterious, and at the same time she's very tender, she's very friendly, she's always positive. And if you are in search, if you like when men around you, you should use her strategy, you should use her as a role model. So she's a very approachable, she's friendly, and this makes her very attractive. And overall, I also like her style because she is wearing something sexy, but there's always some type of mystery. She doesn't show all of her body, and I find it very tasteful. So um, she's good at it. And another thing that she does, she always makes sure that the pool of the partners, of the potential partners, is full, and she's going to one party, then to another one, then it's a pool party, then there is a presentation, and it's always something going on in her life, and she gets a lot of exposure through her work. And if you're a girl who is looking for a relationship, no matter what this is, it's something casual, it's something long-term, always get out there. Even if you don't use dating apps, but use your friends to meet other guys, and you can see that she's having a lot of fun, and she doesn't put much of an effort in meeting new people. And since she has all of these guys competing for her attention, she has this independence. She doesn't like fixate all of her attention on one guy. And even if she had something casual, even if she had some one night stand, she doesn't even think about it. And maybe she can use this guy again to get orgasms, but currently she's speaking with someone else. So she also maintaining all of these connections simultaneously. Do I say it right? I'm so shiny, I don't know what to do with this. So parallel connections, it's very important, because if you are picking one guy and you don't have anything serious yet, and you put all of the attention, all of your resources in one person, and eventually he's gonna turn you down, you're gonna lose your precious time and possibility of meeting other people. Also, another thing, like I said earlier, she's having the very fancy work, eventful life, and it's super important to keep yourself this way, very busy with friends, very busy with work. Always make sure that you have all the pleasures of this life to yourself first, because I see a lot of times that my client would come to me and they say, I'm lonely, I fell in love with this guy, and I'm never lucky. But in reality, she is just craving this attention, and since she doesn't enjoy her life by herself, he's kind of the only source of the pleasures, because he's taking her for vacation, he's going skiing with her, but by herself she's kind of bored sitting in the apartment watching Netflix, and he's like the only ray of light in her life. So this was quite simple, but these suggestions would keep you very safe, whether you are a mature woman or a young woman. Girls, enjoy your life, enjoy your sex only if you're going for this, and I'll see you in my next video.